Muy. Checking conexión.
Press the clipping.
Clipper. Clipper.
Clip. One.
3,
Two.
1. No mames. Y peíname. No mames. Take it easy. Trying to do a podcast here.
Hell yeah.
That's righty.
I like the vibe though, man, that you try to sing the song.
I know it.
For the people, I mean,
I was trying my best, man.
I thought Saul Hernandez was up in this bitch.
I know, ya casi me están saliendo las greñas de ese güey.
Welcome back to a very special episode of Give Canal. This is episode 7. Chapter 3, Fulquita, güey. A huevo, no hay pedo.
How do you say it? Lucky number 7, big dog.
7-Eleven. 7-Eleven.
Shout out.
Yeah, man. I mean, it is Sunday. Happy Sunday to everybody. As always, we're grateful that you're here with us at our podcast, listening to us today. Today we're gonna talk about I went wine tasting this weekend, dude. Man, I said wine tasting, baby. I didn't say anything else.
Well, let's do the second ritual porque
yes.
Tengo la pinche garganta bien seca la verga. That's right.
Sorry, man. You know, I'm eager to get into the convo.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Salucita. Shout out to our fucking brother-in-law.
Pinche Roger.
Roger's in the house.
That's right.
Congratulations to you and my sister. They're having a boy. We had a gender reveal.
That's right.
Little kickback today at the park. It was lovely. It was cold. Nonetheless, we're having another boy in the family.
That's right, eh? No mames, you made it sound like we have so many boys in the family right now.
Did I?
Yeah, you know, like, we're having another boy.
Well, I'm just saying we're going to add another boy, baby.
No.
But anyways, yes.
Oh, yeah, you went wine tasting.
So I went Wayne.
Again,
Wayne, ting.
Wayne.
So I went wine tasting this weekend,
Moment.
and I was surrounded by just a couple of friends. And what we talked about is what we got the idea for this podcast for today, right? And it's just pretty much the notion of like us being comfortable with all the shit that's going on around the fucking world, not only in our lives, but like everything that affects us throughout, whether it's government, whether it's stresses, whether it's nuclear war fucking fairs, whatever the fucking case might be, right?
Nuclear.
And that's what we're gonna dive in today. But please join us and be a part of this really fucking deep thought.
Fucked up place to be.
Yes, I mean, of course, but anyways, man, let's get it started, baby.
¿Qué vole, carnal? Damn, that Stizzy's hitting good.
Hey. Don't give away the secret, baby.
Hey, wait. You were saying that you went to wine testing. You say you're surrounded by cougars?
No, I was not, sir. No, okay, yes, there's a lot of fucking females there and
drunk as fuck
and whatever. But I wasn't there for that, dog. Right, okay. Fucking granted,
Ojalá
yes.
que Diosito no nos vaya a mandar un pinche rayo.
Well, no mames. But anyway, so I got the idea because I initially met up with my friends, right? And I hadn't seen one of my friends that we went to the wine tasting for. Shout out to Maggie. It was her birthday, and I met Maggie through my friend Via, and I hadn't seen her in a while, and she told me, "Hey, dude, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing?"
Yeah.
And of course, the the original or the basic fucking answer. So like, oh, I'm doing good. You know, everything's fucking fine,
Yeah,
right? And
everything's good.
I didn't say that. And she's the type of person that I felt like I could actually fucking tell her how the fuck I really felt, right?
Simon.
So I was like, dude, that's a fucking loaded question, but you know, I'm fucking lonely. I'm like borderline fucking stressed the fuck out,
Yeah.
and like in a dark depression. But it's not like where I want to fucking fuck myself up or
Yeah.
do something stupid, but just mentally, like I'm just like all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
And she asked me why, and I was like, dude, well, I mean, there's so much shit to fucking think about, man, about the stresses of life,
Yeah.
and then you hear about like, um,
Fucking Russia wants to go nuclear. And
yeah, like
bomb
all these other
everybody.
fucking things, right? And like, of course, when you say when someone always asks you like, hey, how are you doing? It's like it's always good because you wanna bring that vibe out, you know, like even though you're not good, you say you're good, so it like your mind tricks yourself into thinking that you really are, but in reality you're not. Does that make sense?
That's true, but you know, I was just thinking about Tío Jesus. Shout out to Tío Jesus when he used to be like, ¿Cómo se dice jaguar en inglés?
How are you?
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, jaguar, yeah.
Jack, right?
No mames, güey. Era, güey.
And
La
so
verga.
like I think what we talked about together while we're driving to the wineries,
Simón.
we all just said, dude, like you're not being realistic if you say,
That
oh,
you're being okay. that
I'm
you're
okay,
good.
everything's fucking fine. Like you can't be fucking fine, dude. Look what the fuck's going on around us, man.
Yeah.
COVID is still going on. It just came out that it was man made, right? In a fucking lab. And this is not us fucking trying to throw conspiracy theories out there, but this is what the American government has declared. Like they said, you know,
Que se pinche
COVID
pedo.
was made in a fucking lab, and so like you start thinking like, well, what the fuck are they just like intentionally showing their fucking flaws, right? And being like, hey,
Showing the real true colors.
and we don't do shit about it. We can't do anything about it, right? We just kind of like, well, fuck it. Like, oh, okay, you know, they made that they made this shit, and we all got sick,
Yeah.
right? A lot of fucking people died, and it's just kind of like, well, who's gonna be held accountable for that bullshit, right?
Nobody.
Nobody is,
Nobody.
and it's a fucking scary thought, dude. And it's the realization in life that we have no fucking power. The only power that we have is like the power of our minds and stuff, and being able to change the world in our eyes, right? That
Yeah.
meaning the world you have, the people that you do love, the people you do hang around with, that you make an impact on that fucking on that level and shit.
Jess.
Because we're being fucked with, dude, and it's fucking sad and it's scary, honestly. That's what we were talking about. It's just like, dude, these fucking people, they fuck with us, and we can't do shit about it.
Well, some people they say that like shit that happened like with the whole thing with COVID with COVID. Güey.
Yeah.
They were saying it was actually like a war, way like a silent war. From
Yeah.
China, well, it came from Wuhan, China.
Well, they say it's like biological warfare.
Yeah. So everybody, well, if you really think about it, the world did stop for like a couple of years, like maybe a year and a half. Like it
Right.
was like you gotta wait in line, and only a certain amount of people could go inside the store, and you have to wear a mask. Like it was like one of those. Like it was kind of like we were in China in a way, because you know how they're like dictatorship y todo el pinche pedo, way. Like you had to follow, or else get away, get out, or you're not gonna get any help or stuff like that.
Right.
So I'm just thinking like there could be another thing, or maybe it just seems like they try to make newer things, like the fucking the what was it? Wait, the
Something wrong?
what? No
We
wait.
too low?
Bong bang bing. No way. They said like there was some sort of like new virus that. Oh, what was it? Like it was like a cold or something.
The RSV
Or
or
some
R
bullshit.
it was the
RSVP at the fucking Olive Garden. Estúpido.
no. I understand what you're saying though, man. I mean, it's just kind of like
But it's kind of like the whole thing with 9/11.
But-
Remember during 9/11, everybody was scared. Like, I'm not going to go on that fucking airplane or whatever, you know?
I don't like airplanes anyways, baby.
And then, shout out to all the Middle East people. But like you, back in the days, like you would see somebody that.
Back in the
days when I was young and not a kid anymore. When I was just a young look at this.
Let's go.
We're going to the winery.
Oh,
Take it easy. No way. But think about it, like during that time where everybody, like anybody from the Middle East, like you would like get close to them and you would be afraid, like, oh, he has a bomb or whatever, like people were afraid to, go on an airplane with people that, came from that side of the world. And it's just kind of like the same thing. Like that shit already passed and everybody just like forgot about it, whatever, move on with your life.
shall not pass. Okay, great.
Get him.
Dude,
Get him.
and that's a fucking great fucking point that you're fucking telling right now.
Check his
right?
ass.
Because look, it's fucking true, dude. There was times where I did go to stores or maybe one store or whatever, and there was a Middle Eastern dude, and I felt like threatened. I felt like something could happen, right? But that was the bush. That was the bull. That's the bullshit that they fed to us, dude. Right?
Of course we.
That's the narrative that they fucking wanted, and everybody was fucking scared. Everybody, like, I mean, a lot of people were up in arms about, like, fuck them fucking type of people, or from that certain part of the fucking world, whatever the fucking case might was or be, right?
Yeah.
But it turns out that all that shit was a fucking lie, dude. They fucking lied to us. We were there.
They
for
knew.
for other bullshit. We were there for their natural fucking resources, which, I mean, it turns out that like, what the
There
fuck?
was no weapons of mass destruction.
Sorry to fucking bring down the house like that, but it's the fucking truth.
It's
So
the
look,
truth,
so look,
The truth shall set you free.
it's that. That's what it is, dude. So no mames. And so, like, it's kind of like, well, okay, we've already gone through the bullshit, and we found out, like, about.
But think about it, that shit was in 2001,
I know,
no?
right? After the fact, right? We fucking find shit out, and we're just like, okay, like, we're still celebrating, their presidency. Yeah. We're still fucking we're still afraid of traveling, in a sense where, if you were to get on an airplane with a Middle Eastern person, right? Like, you're gonna have that in the back of your head. Like, it's been embedded into your fucking mind, dude, and you have that fucking fear. And it was all on bullshit.
Yeah.
And so what I'm saying, man, it's just kind of like, it's fucking crazy how bullshit can happen and no one's held accountable for it, right? So, like, we're saying, the whole thing with the coronavirus, it came down.
Came from one.
It turns out that it was a man-made fucking thing. And then you beg to fucking ask the question, why the fuck are we making these fucking things up? Like, why are we fucking doing, if you're a human being, why is it that you're fucking making something that could affect the human race?
And the whole world.
In the world, dude, like, who the fuck are these fucking people? These fucking people are fucking sociopaths, right? They're fucking crazy. There's no fucking way these people have a fucking moral compass in their fucking life, dude. They don't give a fuck about shit.
Mortal Kombat.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it was. but look, like, all we're saying, and that's where we got from today's topic is, decade after decade,
What the fuck?
decade after decade, dude.
Decade.
Decade. decade after decade, decade.
Dickhead.
We've been fucked with.
Dick.
We've been lied to, dude, and we just always just kind of like brush it off, like, dude. We're just trying to survive. We're just trying to, be cool.
Howie.
We're just trying to like not suffer. And then
Like, there's other things to be talking about instead of, worrying about people flying into fucking buildings,
yeah,
Like, we pay the government so many billions and trillions of
billions
dollars
and billions
and
billions
trillions
and billions.
of dollar. And they can't even, like, take care of that shit, And the whole thing with the coronavirus, like, it's the same shit where pasó what, like 20 years, 19 years, and then here we are again.
Remember when-
Tío
The
Pedro.
better used to do that, remember?
Like,
That's so badass. So we have
shout
that
out
memory.
to Tío Pedro. Yeah, take it easy.
Hopefully he's roaming the galaxies right now.
Right? He's probably like on that fucking Adelita's fucking plane.
Hell
and
yeah.
shit.
But yeah, man. I mean, I guess that's like where we fucking fucked up, and in a sense where we just okayed everything, right? Like, because we're too busy in our fucking lives, we're too busy trying to fucking survive. That even though the powers that be fuck with us, and we're just like, fuck, we're just gonna take it because we can't do anything about it.
Take it.
Dry,
Dry without
spit.
baby oil. Take it easy. That's a new one. Mames.
But yeah, I mean, that's how I felt when they asked me like, how have you been?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, man. And I just
Hey, wait, you didn't do that joke with the Jaguar joke, big dog?
no, hell no.
That would have been good.
No, and like to me, I kind of felt like it was just a clusterfuck of a fucking question, right? Because
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, that's what you ask people with, like, when you haven't seen them for a long time. You say, "Hi, how are you?"
yeah, how are you, right? But I don't know. I think also like people don't like, I think we've talked about it before in maybe another life
We're big dog.
where we talked about how when someone asks you like, oh, how are you, like, well, do you really fucking care? Like, can I really tell you what the fuck I'm feeling right now? You know what I mean?
That's right, eh?
And and it's really neat to like be talking about this subject because at our fucking at our store, dude, I have like these customers that come in that I've never met before, and they open up to me about their fucking
Their life
their
and
life, dude, and I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? Like that you're going through that shit right now. Like, it's really sad, and it could be depressing and stuff.
But maybe it's just something that it's embedded, like, in us way. Like, it's kind of like when you go to a party where you have to say hi to everybody. Like, even though you don't give a shit, whatever, but you still have to say, like, hey, how are you? How's everything? How's the family? Todo el pinche pedo.
Yeah.
But technically, you don't give a fuck. But I mean, it's something that you have to do out of respect, I'm guessing.
Respect.
Put respect on my name.
Okay, so then we could also say like, okay, don't be a shitty person. So if you don't really care, don't ask the fucking question.
I mean, that would be ideal,
Right,
but-
because that's what I'm saying. Like if you want to be accountable, hold people to being accountable for their shit. Like, don't be a piece of shit as a person. You
But
know?
think about it, wait, like, okay, think about all the times that, like, you meet people that you haven't seen in a long time.
Long time no go.
Long time me not here. Like, think about it, wait, like, what's the first thing that you want to tell them? You're like, hey, how's it been? I haven't seen you in a long time. How you been? You look good today, even though you're like 900 pounds. Go to Well Watchers.
Hey, what the fuck?
But I mean, like,
Wasn't it Weight Watchers?
but I mean,
Well Watchers.
but
Oh mames.
But I think like, yeah, no
You can't
man.
redeem yourself for that,
Backpedal,
big
big dog. That's why I wear my shoes today. But it's true. We like it's not like you go to a party and you're like, yeah, fucking I lost
Fucking
like you don't go to a party and you say, oh yeah, I lost my balls and my wife left me.
I love my
I
wife.
love my wife, but she
Get
fucking
back
left my
here.
ass. And I think like you don't say like the bad shit. We like, oh, I lost my job and I don't think I'm happy. I think I want to, hang myself or something.
Yeah.
Like you don't really say that. So it's always like a positive thing, man. And it's true. Like anybody that you meet or you see that you haven't seen in a long time, you always try to use like something that is positive. It's never like negative.
Right.
Like you never say like, oh yeah, I'm going on foreclosure next week. How's your day going?
Yeah.
You never say like the bad shit.
Right.
And I don't know if like who are you
Who are you safe for?
who are you supposed to like blame for that or whatever.
Right. And I think it's a crazy topic because there's different people that how they take
Nobody
shit, right?
wants to be accountable.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be like happy about everything. Right?
Like you don't want to be the fucking sourpuss of the fucking
Exactly.
of the party or the gathering and shit, right? But then, too, like I mean, like, dude, who the fuck is really like genuinely fucking 100% fucking happy with their fucking life?
That is true.
Not
Not even Jesus was we.
Yo, Jesus.
Yo, Jesus, let me hang you up in the cross again. Damn, big dog. Those fucking
What the
nails up
fuck?
in this bitch.
Why we? What the
Out of my mess. Make sure those nails are not rusted.
Oh, man.
Make sure they're stainless steel. Like, no, mom.
Okay, yeah. And,
He
like,
needs a tetanus shot. Or else they're gonna have to cut his hands off. El tétano valió verga.
I think, but look, I think that's one thing we've come accustomed to. Like, it's just kind of like not being able to be serious with how the fuck we really feel. I mean, that's why a lot of people,
But maybe they don't say it because people talk shit with them. I mean, you gotta think
exactly
about
that's what I mean. Like, so if you aren't good, then it's a sign of being weak, right?
Like, think about
being
it.
vulnerable and shit. Like,
Like-
everybody's fucking vulnerable. Everybody's got fucking actual feelings. If you don't, I'm sorry, you're fucking part of.
The devil.
I don't know, some shit that makes you unhumane and shit, right?
But think about it. We're like,
That's right, eh?
that's right, eh? Like, you go to a party and everybody's like, oh, yeah, how are you? We're doing great. Y tal, pinche pedo. Nobody talks like, oh, yeah, he's doing great.
Yeah.
But everybody talks about, like, oh, yeah, I lost my dick or something. And everybody like, oh, shit, did you hear that? Fucking Tony lost his dick or something, like.
It fell off.
It fell off. Se pudrió la verga, and everybody will talk about it, oh, yeah, how was the party? Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is hypothetical. What
No,
the
of
fuck,
course,
dog?
like, you
You're
didn't-
fucking going into it like it's really fucking happening.
at
Hey,
this,
what the fuck?
We didn't fall for real. No, but it's true because everybody will talk about that shit.
Yeah.
Like nobody else would even care. Like
Like
that you-
people, look, people feed off of negativity more than more than positive shit, right? Like,
Yeah, of course. Because
like we could go on about negative shit, but if something's positive, like we don't know what else
Nobody
to
gives a
fucking.
shit, we-
You could only fucking like praise that person or make that person feel good for their successful fucking life or their accomplishments in life, right? Like you could only go so far, but when it's negative, oh shit.
Hell no, let me go
Well,
post it.
if they're doing that, imagine what else the fuck they're doing and this and that, right? Like it's just all kinds of
Yeah.
shit.
See, güey.
And it's draining, dude. And I think that's where we lost ourselves, like in that humane kind of fucking way where we feed off of the shit that we hear. We feed off the shit that we're taught, like, and the shit that we're shown, you know. And in that sense, dude, like I just feel like we lost touch of being ourselves, right? And being able to be human and just be honest, like, dude, like there's days where you fucking feel great. There's days where there's no fucking problems, but then does the negative outweigh the fucking positiveness, right? So when someone asks you like, "Oh, how are you doing?" Like, "Oh, I'm doing fine," but then like your car breaks down, you have a fucking bill that you're backed up on, you're in debt, like all kinds of other shit, right? And then you hear about the viruses that they're fucking making on us, the wars that could fucking happen. You hear about the shit that they pulled off.
Yeah, what you were saying about fucking Sleepy Joe, no way?
Sleepy Joe, baby, that was one thing that
Hey,
I don't know if our listeners fucking saw or heard, but they made an AI fucking video where Joe Biden was pretty much
declaring nuclear war.
yeah, declaring nuclear fucking wars, and that's what we talked about too. Was just like, dude, how fucking scary is that? Like, out of a fake video, we could fucking go into this fucking catastrophic fucking event.
Maybe Sleepy Joe will forget the fucking nuke fucking numbers. Wait, what is it? It's my birthday. When is my birthday?
I mean, it's just scary, dude. And so at the end we're just like, wait, so what is it that's going on, right? And I said the wrong people are on fucking power, right? And the wrong people are fucking rich for a fucking reason,
Yes.
because they're not out to like help out the regular fucking Joe. They're not out to help out a working person. They're out to just make money, and that's all they fucking do. And that's how they fuck with us, because they have control over us, right? They have that over our fucking heads, and all we're trying to do is fucking struggle and fucking survive in this life.
Bam, big
Yeah.
yeah, güey, that shit was
Bájale ese
fucking.
pedo, loco.
I just think that there's no way of. There's no right or wrong way, regardless of what it is, or where you could say nobody gives a shit way at the end of the day. So, and I think that's the whole thing about this topic about accountability is just kind of like that is why everybody does their own thing way. Like,
And that was the other idea for the
fucking
the title of the podcast is like, we're comfortably fucking numb. It's a fucking great song. Go and look it up and listen to it. It's a really good song. But it's true. Like we've been
Wemban.
we've been accustomed to like the shit, like, and we don't know what the fuck to do because we really can't do anything about it, right?
Damn.
And it's scary, dude. It's really fucking scary because people are losing their lives. People are going crazy where they don't want to fucking be here anymore, you know? And it's kind of like a test to like what the fuck, how they could actually fuck with us.
Wait,
Wait.
wake. No way. You were saying like some people like they get upset y todo el pinche pedo. They're like, facts my life. I don't want to be here. Ah, no mames. Like they don't want to be here. Way like they're just upset. Okay. Like,
Yeah, because I mean, they don't know how else to fucking react to the feelings that they have, because all the shit that's going on, dude. Like, not only do we have all these daily stresses and shit, but then you have the powers that be that fuck with us, and they knowingly fuck with us, and they just don't give a fuck either. So it's just kind of like, well, what's the point in it? What's the point in fucking life?
it's almost like
It's almost like it's a test. Like let's see how much they could fuck. They'll take our shit, or let's see how much they could endure the bullshit that we'll throw at them, and then what happens? Like nothing fucking happens. We just keep fucking living. We keep fucking struggling. We keep on fucking surviving. I'm a survivor.
órale pinche Beyoncé a la verga.
You gonna survive. You know what I mean? Like it's true, dude. It's just fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, it is crazy, big dog. It's crazy way because it's kind of like, I mean, even if we were to change people's minds, it's not like you're gonna change everybody's mind.
Yeah.
Like, like yeah, you could probably change like, I don't know, maybe like 20% of the population, 30, 40. But it's never gonna be at 100%. Percent. And I think that's probably what it is, way because I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, everybody has like their own way of living, their own beliefs, their own way of going about the day. Way some people are just like, I'm just put on this earth because, not by choice.
And that's that. And you remind me of like one of the things that I also said in that conversation. I was like, dude, like there's so many things that we have to worry about. Like, and nobody worries about the real fucking shit. And I was like, why the fuck do we even exist? Right?
Yeah, big
And they're like,
dog.
dude, you don't want to go there. It's like, yeah, I want to go there because that's what I always think about. Like,
Yeah.
like why the fuck are we here? Why do I have to fucking see suffering? Like that.
Suffering.
That's one thing that it's really dear to me, man. Like when I see people suffering, like when I see videos of people suffering in sickness and disease
Yeah.
and poverty and homelessness, like dude, that fucking hurts me. And I think that's where like everybody like lost themselves too. Like you think about like, oh well, fuck, they should get a fucking job, or they shouldn't fucking do drugs,
That's right, ain't.
or they shouldn't have done this. That's why they got fucking sick. Like, dude, you're making up fucking excuses. At the end of the fucking day, you're still human and you have those fucking feelings, and you got to roll with those fucking feelings
Roll with the punches.
and let those fucking feelings out, dude, because it's healthy for you because you're only being yourself and your true feelings. I think for most of people, man, your little person when you were a kid would be disappointed in the way the fuck you are now. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
you've been taught and you've been changed,
Been brainwashed.
brainwashed, and all kinds of shit to like believe in your own fucking beliefs, and that's where you like you're not fucking thinking for yourself anymore, in that sense.
Yeah, it's just crazy how the time just goes by fast. También, we like, the time goes by fast here on planet Earth and
Those base.
plays fast. We're there. It goes by fast, way, and next thing you know, way, you're like getting old. Your hair is falling off, and you gotta dye your hair every fucking other day and shit. Hey, take it easy.
Those are just the
And that's just like minimal shit.
Right.
Other people are like, hey, I gotta pay my subscription to fucking Pornhub y todo el pinche pedo, or else, I'm just killing people up in this bitch. Or
yeah.
something.
Okay, that's a fair fucking statement, and like,
But it's true, way, because a lot of, I mean, like us, we're talking about what we
this
know.
is it.
This is it, Michael Jackson. Like, think about it. With like other people, they're like, oh, mames. I thought some demon was gonna come out of me. Big dog.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You okay, big dog?
That's right. Eh? No, but like other people have different worries. We like for us, it's just kind of like, well, we work, we have the kids, and we have to pay this. We got to take them here. Like that's our little fucking bubble. Where other people are like, I have to take my mom somewhere, like their daily routine way, like.
You're fucking dumb, dude.
Take my mom to Cardenas so she can make me food.
That might
But
be the case. That might be the case.
I mean, that person could be upset with, like, they're like, hey, I don't want to take this bitch in the morning or something, you know?
Yeah.
And then maybe that makes his life horrible way. And, like, it makes his life horrible way.
Right.
Like, where us will be like, sí, ama, yo te llevo.
Ah, no mames. ¿Qué pedos?
But it was a good time to throw that one in there. But everybody just, it has it differently way.
It has a
Like, some people are,
Some big.
hey, yo, Alicia. What keys are you playing? Yeah, Alicia keys, big
The
dog.
keys, homie.
It's true. Like, some people are like fucking going to go buy the Stater Brothers brand, and then you had other people buying like the different brands. Way, and then it's just different. Way, like in that sense, way, like it could be as little as that.
Everybody's
Like, stupid enough, like to be like that. No, mom is like ketchup is ketchup. No, it's made out of tomato. But some people, yo, Alicia, coming back. See you. Coming back.
Don't wear no more makeup, Alicia.
Damn.
You look good.
You look good with that piano. But I don't know where the fuck I was taking this
I know.
fucking
I'm like,
ketchup thing. It sounded good in my head, big dog, but now that I said it out loud, I'm like, hey, take it easy. Where are you going with it? I'm like, I didn't do my research that good. I didn't have time.
What the fuck?
What I was just trying to say with that, some people are just, fuck.
They're worried about.
The ketchup they're buying. They might kill somebody because they didn't get the right one. What the fuck is this?
What the fuck?
I told you to bring the Hanes one. This is the only one they had at the 99. Del Monte. Look at this.
Damn, dog.
You remember that?
Oh my god.
I ain't showing up to school with that bitch.
God damn, mommy.
Del Monte. No mames, güey.
Jesus.
Pasó de verga, güey.
Sí, güey, no mames. Güey.
And that's how it was like for us, we like growing up. I remember the
5th of November.
there it is. No way, I remember as a kid, I loved going to our tia's houses because they had all the best cereals and shit, you know. Because at the house we had the ones from the fucking 89, not even the real ones, and shit. Fake ass shit. we wouldn't even eat it, Fruit Hoops. Shit, it was fucking horrible, One last one because of the fucking cereal, I remember, Mom, she would she would walk to Stater Brothers because she was all like, I need to go on a diet. So she would go walking way to Stater Brothers. And then she would buy cereal, and she would buy the fucking Total, Like, who the fuck eats Total? Like, no way. And then Mom, she would put fucking scissor all over the fucking pinche Aunt Jemima up in this bitch, así. Madral, It's like, no mames. Might as well buy Frosted Flakes.
Madral.
She would, I'm like, what the fuck? I thought you were trying to lose some weight here.
Aunt Jemima's not gonna help with that.
What do they call it with the what they changed it, no? They're all like, Aunt Jemima doesn't make the pancakes no more. What is it, the Wilming factory or something?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Well, me not.
I'm not a big fucking.
Yeah, I don't eat pancakes.
I'm not, dude. Dude, I don't like fucking pancakes because my mom used to make them burn. You remember? What the
Burn.
fuck? It's true.
Well, too bad we didn't have fucking smoke detector. Chicas quemándose a la verga. Shit. Hijo, apaga el radio. No es el radio, mamá, soy yo.
Yeah,
look at
dog.
this. The beers are kicking in.
It started off with your fucking ketchup story. You're like, what was I going with this big
I
dog?
don't even know where I was going with that big dog.
Oh my god, dude.
No, mama.
Oh my goodness.
The accountability of laughing, that's what it is here at Cuba Carnal. And, you know, there is a lot of stresses out in the world, but, you know, a little laugh comes along and, you know, to
Comes
put,
along.
comes.
Comes along.
Think it is.
Yeah, man, but it was just like to try to come back to the whole
Where
fucking
the fuck we were at.
where the fuck we were at. It's just kind of like, dude, like be more self-aware and at least be true to yourself. Like, even though you don't want to express it or you don't want to say it out loud, I think that's where we fucked up, because you don't really want to express yourself because you might be seen as weak, or you might be seen as a puppet or whatever the fuck case.
Seen on TV.
You know what I mean? Like, you're probably not gonna get the reaction you want to fucking get, right? So, I think that's where we should be headed to. Another thing that you could say, like, now, where it's kind of like guys have feelings now, right? All of a sudden, right? Like, now that we're in the fucking
in the Twilight Zone.
now that we're so deep into fucking our
Deep
into
Our feelings?
no, like technology's at its fucking peak, right?
Simone.
Like, we could only imagine where the fuck we'll be at in 10 years with technology.
Damn, big dog.
But all of a sudden, like, now it turns out that guys have feelings, you know? Like, and we're not just fucking
Robots?
and we're not just like accustomed to just being ourselves or being like a biological fucking machine. You know, we actually have fucking feelings and we have stresses, and we'll be the first ones to at least admit it. I mean,
That's right.
I mean, at least for me, the way I took it when I was asked that question, right? Like, how have you been? And I just wanted to be honest, because I didn't want to bullshit anymore. I'm tired of the bullshit. Like,
You're tired of telling everybody, like, well, I'm good, big dog. Well, how you been?
yeah, it's just that stupid fucking that answer. It's just like, no, dude. Not only do I have like a lot of things going on with myself, then you have all these fucking outside fucking sources that are fucking with us too, with our lives.
Yeah,
And where the fuck do I have the time to be? I'm good. Like, no, dude, I'm not. And that's fucking simple. And you should be honest with yourself, at least. If you don't want to fucking vocalize it to other people, then at least to yourself. Like, hey, man, you know what? Like, I'm going through some fucking dark fucking days right now. And that's all it is. But we overcome them, you know? Because that's what we do as humans. And we've been alive this long for a fucking reason. And we know how to fucking get over shit and just go into the next phase of our fucking lives.
These are the days of our lives. But I think the reason, I mean, maybe what could happen, it's just kind of like
when people go buy mustard.
When people make their own mustard at home. No, big dog. Not mustard
Dude, I'm
too.
still trying to figure out what the fuck you were trying to say with the ketchup.
Del Monte. The mames.
Oh my god.
But I think like you guys were going to to the winery. It was gonna be something happy, todo el pinche pedo, güey. And it just seemed like maybe like people just are prone to say like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm having a great time. You guys are here, y todo el pinche pedo, and whatever. It's just kind of like sometimes it's like it's not therapy session. We're going to to the winery or whatever. And I think maybe that's why people don't say like what they really, what's really going on. Like they don't say like, oh yeah, I'm shitting green y todo
Yeah.
or whatever. Like they're just like, yeah, it's great. We're here together and let's go get fucked up. And maybe after a couple drinks, we can tell the truth or whatever.
And look, that what you're saying in itself is a fuckery, dude, right? Like we're out and you want to numb yourself to everything else. You want to be in that moment and they're giving you something that is a substance, right? In that sense, it's a drug. They sell it to us because we're over 21, but it fucks shit up, right?
Hell no.
You know what I mean? So like in that sense, like even though when you're trying to go out and have a good time, it's because you're really blocking out all the bad bullshit that's really going on in your life.
Amen to beer.
And we love it. That's why we drink it, right?
That's right.
And then you realize that when you drink, there's these emotions, there's these fucking things that come out of you because you don't know how to be realistic with yourself when you are sober, when you're not on a substance. That when you are like drinking, all these fucking feelings come out. That's why there's people that have everybody has that friend that you go out with and he's fucking angry, she's angry when they fucking get drunk, or the crybaby that's fucking crying when they're fucking drunk, right? Like
Yeah.
it's just how it is. Like it's because they've suppressed so many fucking feelings. They don't know how to fucking deal with it.
True.
And then there we are fucking trying to have a good time, and then there's people that are showing their own emotions because they can, because they're in that vulnerable state of fucking a head change or a buzz, or it gives them that
Suffering.
or it gives them the balls to fucking say it at least.
That is true, eh?
I mean, that's all I'm saying, baby.
It's
That's
just,
it.
It's just like when people go buy beer and they buy the Paps.
Yeah,
Look at
what
this.
the fuck?
No, it's true. Like I think that that's what really happens, big dog.
Yeah.
Like, it's just you get this alcohol in you, and I mean, for some of us, we get happy. Other people, they get upset. They want to fight everybody, and I just think that everybody's just different way. Everybody copes with it differently in every way. But I mean, that's the way that you're taught things. We to hide the things as men that we are. We like we're taught to be like everything's gonna be okay. I mean, we can show the weakness,
Yeah.
and that's one thing that I did, like for myself. Like when I used to have bad anxiety, where I would never tell anybody that I had bad anxiety because I would think like, oh, it's gonna show weakness that your brain's a bitch and it's causing you to cause all this dumb shit y todo el pedo, güey. So I would hide it. I would be like, I'm good, big dog, and then pinche I'm dying inside, güey. Like no
Yeah.
mames, güey. But I think that's the coping mechanism that we have
Yeah.
as men, that we do all this shit and we try to show everybody that we're okay and everything's fine and everything because that's how we were
We're wired. We're wired like
and
that.
taught with like that.
To not like complain because we're able to endure the stress.
Like, and it's true, we like think about it, we like you always ask dad like, ¿Cómo estás, papá? Todo el pedo. Bien, hijo, todo bien. And when has he ever said like, no, valió verga or whatever? Like he never says it, way. Like I've been in this earth for 40 years where I've never heard him once say like, "Oh, my dick's falling off" or something, you know.
I gotta take a piss.
Meanwhile, pinche carnal takes a fucking piss and everything. I'll be here by myself. But it's true. Like as men in this fucking earth, like we're taught to be like, "Hey, take it easy." Like you shouldn't have any problems. Hide that shit. Hide the emotions. Hide all that bullshit. And maybe that's why we all drink. You know, we drink to hide those fucking emotions. It makes you feel good. It makes you forget about those fucking feelings. And I think that's why, we drink and we're good drinkers. And it makes you feel good and makes you forget about those pinches chingaderas. Salucita, pinche cuñado cabrón. ¿Verdad? Y ni pedo, dijo Alfredo. ¿Qué rollo con el pollo? Como dice el pinche Iván. Saludos al pinche Ivan, que lo queremos a la verga. El pinche primo también.
¿Qué
Primo
rollo?
David.
Simón, güey.
My turn to go pee.
All right, cool. So, like we were saying, man, I mean, I think the important thing about all this bullshit is that we realize our vulnerabilities, right?
You didn't see my message?
Baba, I'm doing the podcast right now, baby.
Did you just start? Or you been doing it?
We've been doing it.
Okay, you can get back to it. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Love you. Damn. My son. Sorry, man. But anyways, yeah, I think we've lost our our um our sense of just like being honest with ourselves and being honest with our friends and being honest with like whoever we come in contact with, man, because the world's a fucked up place, man. There's a lot of suffrage that we see. There's a lot of injustices that we see, and we can't really do shit about it, right? And it's fucking sad, dude. Like it makes me feel not only vulnerable, man, but it makes me feel like, dude, like, fuck it, dude. I hate fucking seeing people suffer. I hate seeing people sad. Like, I wish that people wouldn't have to be in those states of mind or states of being alive. Like, if this is what being alive is, then it's not fucking fair and it's not okay. And all we could do is just kind of like help the people that we can help, which comes back
Each other out a la verga, güey.
comes back to the last episode, right? It's about helping people out and making yourself feel good because you're deep down, dude, you're only fucking human, and humans have feelings, and humans have fucking vulnerabilities, and humans have all these states of fucking problems and minds and all kinds of shit, dude. It's fucking scary, but we don't have the answers, man, but we do have the motherfucking questions.
Hell yeah.
But shout.
That's right, eh? So it's about that time to do the next segment, and that is Spanish time. Spanish time has been brought to you by Drink More, Don't Drink Less.
Damn, that's right, baby.
Take it easy.
Y saludos a toda la pinche raza, toda la banda de México,
Ah, boy.
de Honduras, de Salvador, Ecuador.
Brasil.
Ay, güey, no
take it
mames.
easy.
Saludos a toda la pinche banda.
Mínimo.
El tema de hoy fue de que lo que andamos hablando es de que tantas pinches problemas que tenemos en la vida de ser humanos y nunca nos podemos alegar de was that fucking word?
Güey, alejarte, güey. ¿Qué pedo?
Alejarte de lo que sientes porque pues es un sentimiento y los sentimientos pasan, ¿verdad?
Simón.
Pero, ¿qué puedes hacer con las verdades de que son, tus problemas desde la casa, problemas de Matrimonio,
las
el amor,
novias y todo el
los
pinche
viles
pedo.
y todo el pinche pedo. Y arriba de todo eso, la gente está sufriendo. Ves que hay guerras, hay pinches enfermedades, hay el COVID que acaba de pasar y todavía está pasando, ¿verdad?
Simón.
Y ¿qué podemos hacer? No podemos hacer absolutamente nada, loco, a la verga.
Nomás hablar y eso es lo que estamos aquí haciendo en Cúbele Carnal, que es el pinche pedo.
Y se nos hace, a mí se me hace algo muy,
¿Qué onda, güey?
muy triste, güey, porque, o sea, como humanos deberíamos de expresarnos como, ¿is that a Spanish word?
Expresar, ya.
Deberíamos de expresarnos como nos sentimos, ¿verdad?
No mames.
La, la tradición nos ha enseñado de que, ay, no mames, güey, si andas sufriendo, andas mal en tus pinches pedos, pues eres pinche pendejo, eres un vale verga,
Simón.
porque un hombre
Por
no debería de
miedoso.
sentir eso, un humano no debería tener sentimientos, porque nomás estás aquí para trabajar, pagar tus vidas y un pinche puño de tierra
Mínimo.
cuando te mueres, ¿verdad?
A huevo.
Y lo que hacemos como humanos de ser, de sentir cosas y vivir unas pinches tristezas de la vida y no podemos hacer nada y solamente podemos expresarnos en el momento y no pensar en que la gente vaya a pensar, oh, no, pues este güey, es, es, está en otro pinche
Planeta.
en otro nivel. Pero acuérdense que somos humanos, güey, y así deberíamos de expresarnos entre nosotros mismos, porque ¿a quién más lo vamos a
De
decir?
expresar y todo el pinche pedo.
Pero por eso decimos, o sea, ¿por qué nos gusta la pinche peda?
A huevo.
¿Por qué nos gusta el desmadre? Porque
Mínimo.
te olvidas de las cosas reales de la pinche vida, los estreses, todos los problemas que vienen con estar vivo en estos momentos. Y cuando uno se pone pedo, que anda uno.
Vale verga.
Todos tenemos a un amigo que es peleonero y tiene mucho coraje, o otro amiga o amigo que es bien es bien chillona o chillón en el momento cuando uno está tomando, porque tenemos, tenemos sentimientos, porque somos humanos. Y
Mínimo.
solamente
Es una de las maneras que se pueden expresar. Y el alcohol es algo que nos ayuda a expresarlo, porque normalmente cuando estás en los pinches sentimientos, normalmente no dices nada, porque sabes que si dices algo van a pensar mal de ti o lo que sea.
güey.
Pero con una pinche cheve se te abre todo, hasta lo que no.
Vamos por las caguamas que están frías, mamacita. ¡Ay, no
que
mames!
Puedo aguantar más, culeros.
Pero es la neta, y esto fue la idea del tema de hoy, de que hay que expresarse uno como uno se sienta, no hay pedo. Si alguien te va a hacer sentir mal porque tienes sentidos, pues esa gente no debería de estar en tu pinche vida, porque esa
Mínimo.
gente les vale verga, ¿verdad?
Ah, bueno.
A nosotros sí nos vale verga y nos importa de la humanidad, el pinche sufrimiento, la batalla que vemos todos los pinches días, y es algo muy feo, pero solamente podemos expresarnos en nuestras pláticas, en nuestros temas, de que la gente realiza que son mamadas. Y cuando son mamadas, pues hay que llamarlas como son mamadas, de que haya tanto pinche sufrimiento, tantos pinches estresas y problemas en el pinche mundo.
Dios.
Y todavía nos siguen chingando de que no, trabajen más y chinguenle más, porque así es la pinche vida. O sea, no mamen. ¿Dónde se agarraron
Mínimo.
este pinche plan? Solo Dios sabe, como dice el dicho.
Desde los aztecas hemos estado trabajando en putis.
Simón, güey, no mames. La tecnología ya está a lo máximo, lo perrón. Imagínense,
Cansado de la verga.
imagínense en unos 20 putos años dónde vamos a estar con la tecnología, y la gente todavía anda sufriendo y andamos batallando con estos pedos. Que no mamen.
Caminando meando para no ser
Ese charco.
charco. Mínimo.
Quisiera que te echaras un pedo para que me mates. Oh, fuck.
Agases, cabrón.
No, I'm just kidding. How does that saying go, though?
Which one, güey?
Oh, mátame a pedos porque quiero morir hediondo.
¡No mames!
Simón, güey, pero o sea, así es el pinche pedo.
Mínimo, güey.
Y es lo bonito de tener nuestro pinche podcast, de que podemos, nomás,
Expresar y todo el pinche pedo y chinga su madre el que llore, chinga su madre el que diga algo y pues huevos y todo el pinche pedo.
y lo importante es de que tú seas tú mismo, eres humano, tienes sentimientos y exprésalos. Si andas enojado, ahí, ¿sabes qué? Ando enojado, güey, pero ¿por qué andas enojado? Pues dilo por qué, porque son las mamadas que ves, lo que estás sintiendo, lo que te está pasando, no hay pedo, pero no te aguantes esos pinches pedos, porque y luego se viene la pinche ansiedad. Mucha gente no sabe de eso porque, pues, somos machistas o eso no nos pasa a nosotros, pero
Ah, güey.
cuando no sacas esos pinches pedos, pues tu cuerpo reacciona a que te aguantes, que te aguantes y te aguantes. Y ahí es donde salen los pinches problemas más. No mames, güey.
¿Qué pedos? Y neta, güey.
Ni pedo, dijo Alfredo.
Ah, güey. But I think that concludes Spanish time. Oh, qué pedos, güey.
No mames. Yeah, man, but it's always beautiful, man, to like have our platform.
Hell yeah.
And they just have a little thing where we do it in Spanish too, because we have a lot of listeners
In Spanish as
that
well.
listen to it, and they have messages like, "Hey, dude, like
¿Qué
we
pedos?
don't know what the fuck you're saying. Like, why wouldn't you do it in Spanish?" And that's why we do the Spanish,
Spanish time.
little Spanish version that we have.
¡Mames! ¡Qué pedos, güey!
Perdón.
Yo estoy diciendo la verdad porque ya se están subiendo las pinches cheves.
Ah, güey.
Mínimo.
Yeah, man, but I think that's where I want to take us out on in this bit, right?
That's
Where-
righty.
Where it's just like it makes people at least think, man.
Yeah.
Like
Hey,
where
qué pedos.
it makes you like switch a little thing in your nuca, right?
Mm.
That just makes you a little more aware, a little more
Understanding of what
what
is
the
really
fuck
go-
is really going on, dude? And nobody's okay. But everybody, look, here's the thing. Nobody is okay, but everybody is okay,
Exactly.
right? Because we don't know how the fuck to explain it, because it's out of our fucking will. It's out of our fucking power, dude. And that's a scary part, right? And moving forward, man, that's all we could do is just be ourselves and express yourself like you're fucking human, because you are, you know?
Yeah, we. It's not like it's wrong, you know.
Yeah.
Only society has said it's wrong, but
Social media and shit, right?
ta.
Like that's the thing, like a lot of people don't think about like how what really fucking human feelings are. You know, we weren't taught about feelings in school, right?
Hell no, we haven't even been taught about financial shit.
You know what I mean?
Everybody's fucking going to school paying so much money, but that could be another episode.
Yeah, for sure. But we've been taught to fucking be this way, right? Because there's no such thing as all these hardcore fucking feelings.
True, man.
But there is fucking such thing, and that's where we're opening up the book. We're opening up the conversation of realizing that we are fucking human. We do have fucking feelings, and we do
Amen to that.
and we do fucking care. And don't fucking give up on yourself.
Hell no.
Don't give up in faith in humanity, because it's still there. We're alive and well.
We'll end it up with a beer.
We're alive and well, dude. We're here together. Tomorrow, back to the grind, baby.
Hell yeah. Take it easy.
We'll be back next week, baby. Talk more shit.
2, 1.
Bam!
Saludcita, cara.
Saludcita.
Saludcita, güey.
And shout out to Maggie for her birthday. Shout out to Via. Shout out to Dulce. Shout out to Luis that wanted to get a shout out today. Shout out to Ivan, fucking David, my cousin Junior, Vanessa that was there today. We love you all, man.
Hell
We're
yeah.
really happy that you're a part of our lives at this moment where we
Hell
have
yeah.
a platform and we could talk to you guys, and we all know that we're there for each other. And it's something special that we have because it's human connection and it's human feelings when we fucking get together. And we'll move forward with opening up our lives and our thoughts to our listeners. And whenever the fuck you want to
Come
What?
down to the fucking podcast dungeon. You guys are more than welcome to come down.
And if you don't want to, that's okay. Tell us what you want us to talk about
Hell yeah.
and your thoughts and your fears, and we'll fucking talk about them, and we'll make a good time out of it because that's just how we are at
Hell
our
yeah.
podcast. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow our shit. And there's nothing else to say, baby, for tonight. At least you got something else to say, baby?
And a special shout out to El Pinche Cuñado Roger and our sister Michelle for their baby boy coming down on 420 up in this
That's
bitch.
right, baby.
I don't really smoke, but it sounds like a good date, and I hope it happens. And, we're very happy, for you guys. And we're here to support you guys, and we love you guys, and we love everybody. And although we always, talk and speak truth, but at the same time, we like to throw in a little bit of that funny shit because that's how life is laughing makes you feel good, and it's good for the heart.
Fuck yeah.
Damn.
Well said,
I
baby.
miss
Well
it.
said, baby.
Bells. Madness.
Pero con todo este pinche pedo que está pasando en el mundo y nuestros sentimientos de ser humanos,
Bueno.
we would like to wish everybody unas
Buenas noches.
Sí.